Some say the future of Mopar is no more. Mopar is dead. Or is it? Come rap with me.
There is no
Well, yes, it is a fact. The last Gen 3 Hemi has rolled off the assembly line and has been installed in its last... Well, no, I take that back. We're still seeing 5.7 Hemis in the trucks. They're still producing the classic Rams. So they're still going to have the 5.7 Hemi and the Hurricane. So it's not all the way gone. But the fun Hemis are gone. No more 6.4s. No more. What we got to say? We got one more year to 6.4 Rubicon, right? One more year of that. $100,000 Jeep Wrangler. We got, you know, there's still going to be some sort of V8 in the Rams. Like I said, they're still doing the classic. The new ones, whatever. But hey, no more SRT, nothing. No more. Oh, I take that back. We're going to have the, according to Marspeed, we're still going to have the SRT Hellcat Durango for 25 model year. So they're still being produced. So we still got a little time. They're still out there. They're still new, but it's going to be over. Stellantis, of course, pushing for the EVs and the 6-cylinder twin turbos. They're giving it away, right? They gave up the shop. It's over with, right? Not so fast. Until the states or whatever actually outlaw these cars to where you can't register them, you can't drive them anymore, even though you have one that's purring like a kitten in your garage. They won't let you drive it until that day, which is way off. And it may not even happen. Should some things change, you know, hey. But for the foreseeable future, we have a shit ton of running and driving 392s, 370s, 376s, Hellcats, 6.2 supercharged, and 5.7s all day riding around these streets, these mean streets out here. And slippery phones, they also happen. I don't have none of my equipment. Anyway, there's still a whole bunch out here on these roads. And there's a whole bunch that are 23 model year, which means they got a buttload of life left in them. How do I know that? Well, yours truly is sitting in a 2012. This car is 12 years old. 392, brand new 392 in it, pushing, okay? Yeah, some things, nothing's really gone bad with this car. I haven't had to replace anything yet. But this car is gonna run for a long time, registered to me. I don't care if they ever produce another 300 with a V8 in it. This one's gonna be running and driving with my name, my license plates on here. The hemisphere license plate gonna be on this car in one state or another for a very, very long time. And I will be able to buy parts for this motor for a very, very long time. I also have a 6.1 and another 6.1. Those cars are 17 and 18 years old, and they still run like nothing. I can do anything I want with them. I can drive wherever I want. I have no worries with either one of them. And when the motor does throw a rod, when something starts knocking and starts acting stupid, guess what? It's get rebuilt and it's gonna still be trucking. There's all kind of upgrades you can do to that car. Those cars, the interior was trashy. Guess what? I can update that. I'm doing that little by little anyway. I mean, we really, as Mopar enthusiasts, we're all progressing into the Mark Worman stage. I mean, yeah, you can't go buy a brand new one, but so what? There are people with 1960s and 70s Mopars that are like brand new out here on these streets, and they're having hella fun in them. What's to stop us? We got a long time left to drive these things and to trade them, right? Somebody's gonna give one up. People gonna move on. They're gonna go to Cadillac. They're gonna go to Mustang, and they're gonna sell their Scat Pack. And guess what? Somebody got to be there on the used lot to pick it up and have a good time smoothing it out, getting it ready for the road, right? I don't see no real reason to cry. I mean, like, I have not bought a brand new Mopar ever. None of my Mopars I bought brand new. I bought one brand new car. That was an Audi. You know, brand new, schman new. You lose all the value the first year. It's really, you know, you paying top dollar. Yeah, okay, you got the new hot, whatever. But I can still get that adulation. And I mean, people still, I drive this red 300, this old ass 12-year-old Chrysler. I drive this thing around and I get compliments. People break their neck. They don't know what it is. They're like, whoa, what motor you got in it? What? Oh my God, hit the rev it for me one time. The kids love it. I mean, okay, I get all that. That's new car people stuff, right? I still get that with this car. Oh, don't let me pull out the Magnum. Magnum SRT8 is a classic. That's like so old, ain't been around since 08, right? New. That car still gets hell of attention when I drive it. Okay. I mean, I could pull up to any Mopar show, any meet, and instantly, because, you know, my car's modified, so, you know, I look like I'm doing something with the car, right? So, I'm just saying, we got plenty of time left to enjoy these Mopars, and this community does not have to die. Even though Stellantis is eating up our Dodge, is eating up my Mopar, she's on the life support and hospice, but we are still here, and we are going to keep running this thing out until Mopar gets his head out of its culo and starts building the cars we want to buy once again. So, you know, we'll give them a break, kick back, they can do whatever they want. We gonna keep this going. And that's all I have to say for now. So keep your spirits up. Don't get down. Don't be all depressed. Talk about they ain't making no new cars, because that's not the point. I say take your ass to Discovery Plus and start watching Graveyard Cars and look at what they doing with stuff that ain't being produced anymore. It will turn you around, and you will sit there and probably want to go buy the old 70 GTX. Who knows? But this game is too deep, too rich, and we got too much skill and too much know-how, too much beauty to appreciate in these fantastic cars. You understand what I'm talking about? These cars are like nothing else. There's no Chevys that can do what Mopar does. There's no Fords that do what Mopar does. I mean, even just in the sheer variety of hot vehicles that my Mopar has blessed us with. I mean, trucks, wagons, sedans, coupes. I mean, we got the neon SRT. We got a Crossfire out there. I mean, you know, it's not really a whole lot of Mopar in that car, but it's enough. It got an SRT badge on the back. We got all kinds of stuff to run and to have fun with. So don't be down in the dumps. Just get out there, start wrenching on your car. That's what you got to do. You got to get out there and touch your car yourself. Stop waiting for the dealership to provide you with everything you want. You go out there and make it. You put your ideas, put your head in the game, design something, come up with something. Hell, you can even make some stuff for these cars for yourself, turn around and sell it to other people. There's too much fun left to be had in this game. So we're going to keep playing.
Hey, yo, cut off.